Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of where Con Artist decides to talk about gaming after he disappears for about 4 fucking months, decides to do other things instead of talking about gaming. Con Artist, you should slap your motherfucking self. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Sony just released their PS4 press conference, and I'm honestly happy about it, first and foremost. And the second thing definitely gonna have to go to Microsoft. What the fuck were you thinking? Really, what were you guys thinking? The PS4 right now, from what they showed, what they offered, and just the simple fact, they actually took their time to share with the consumers that they're not gonna do any negative business practices that affects consumers in the name of piracy and protecting the investments towards publishers and developers and whatnot. Because Microsoft is just fucking going for the publishers. They don't even give a shit about the devs. It's only obvious when they do these fucking things to the indie devs and give them shit for what they do. But yeah, just the fact that Sony takes the time to say, we're not going to block used games. You're not going to need to be online every 24 hours to use your system. That right there was a giant fuck you to Microsoft. And Microsoft, you've only been around this long because Halo saved your ass. It's because of Halo you even exist to this day. And now, slowly Halo has become more irrelevant as time passed by, as the new 343 try to cater the game to a different crowd other than the people that enjoyed it in the first place. Halo's not the same anymore. His time has passed, and other games are on the come up in popularity. Xbox is dead, and it's crazy for me to say that because I've supported Microsoft for these past eight years, I want to say, because I've had Xbox Live since 2004. I've owned the original Xbox since about 2002, 2003. It's been a while, but I've had Xbox for a very long time. And just from the beginning to now, I've seen the company and the console change so much where it negatively affected them. The Xbox, when it first came out, was a great console and had a lot of solid games. It was a strong console. It had features for its time, DVD player to match up with the PS2, and it was a good console. And then their Xbox Live was unique. There was nothing like it at the time. PC gamers, we know your shit's been there. But for consoles, online was new, and it was the next big thing. And then from there, it just jumped off. And then just slowly, as the 360 came around, and then update after update, it just slowly progressed into something that I wasn't feeling and I didn't really like that much. I see the way the route they took with Windows 8 to make it easier, user-friendly, but at the same time, it just fucking sucks. It really does. Everyone I know still has Windows 7. Gamers still have Windows 7. I know people are used to Windows 8 by now. Some people like it, some people don't. It's whatever. I'm not going to debate about that shit. But just the company as a whole has just changed a lot. Their marketing, who they're selling their console towards, and just the fact they have the fucking balls to say you can't share your games with people. Like, your fucking console's in trouble when your marketing pitch is you can share your game up to 10 friends in your family on one console. I need to find that link somewhere, but that was somewhere, and that was a thing. That was really there. But the next thing I want to bring to you guys' attention, to my subscribers and anybody new to my Con Artist channel, if Microsoft has the balls to block used games and give you a 24-hour time period to go online, let's just say they remove that. They realize the feedback consumers are giving them. They're giving a whole bunch of shit. There's an outcry. People don't want it. And then obviously Sony just announced they're not going to do it. I thought they were, and they didn't. That's surprising. It's kind of a good thing. Fucking motorcycles. Oh, no, that's not a motorcycle. Fucking loudest cars outside. if they take it away now, Microsoft decides to remove those features, what makes you guys think that they're not going to bring it back in a later update for the Xbox One after you sign a user agreement? Once you sign into Xbox Live to use their features, because there's always a user agreement. When you sign into PSN for the first time, there's a user agreement. When you purchase Xbox Live Gold and you want to use their service, there's an agreement to that. So there's probably somewhere in the fine print saying that they have the right to modify their services to the way they want, and you can't do shit or say anything about it because you didn't read the fine print and you signed your fucking soul away to the evil greedy fucks at Microsoft. The human eagle motherfuckers. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, just keep it in mind. Don't lose sight of that. You never know what's gonna happen. But I'm just wowed by the whole conference as a whole from Sony. You know, the price point is lower, $399 compared to Xbox One's $499 price point. That's a $100 difference, but that's kind of what I expected from both consoles to be around that price range. So obviously right now Sony is more appealing to the masses because of the shit Microsoft's trying to do with their console. And the thing that I find funny the most is there was a user video that just not a user, but there was a video that just came out from Sony where it's pretty much a troll video. They're teaching you how to share a game with a friend, and one guy passes the game to another, and that's that. But there's a fine print that says you need PlayStation Plus service and a PlayStation 4 account to play multiplayer gaming. In a way, I find it ironic that the same people who are talking shit to Xbox fanboys that, oh, you pay for your service, you're a fucking sucker, this and this and that, now it seems okay that you're paying for something to play online. Even though I know for a fact that you don't have to pay for Netflix, you don't have to pay for Hulu, all those other video streaming services and any other service that the PS4 is going to have, you probably don't have to pay for that. But when it comes to online multiplayer gaming, you're going to have to pay for that to play online. But regardless, PlayStation Plus is still a way better value than Xbox Live ever was. But yeah, I just do find it kind of ironic that the same people were talking shit to Xbox, now it's all of a sudden okay that they get to pay for their service. And it just seems to me like almost the perfect setup, the perfect like scheme in a way, like for them to introduce pay to play, because I knew it was just a matter of time before Sony decides we need to come up with something for people to pay for our services. But like I said, PlayStation Plus is still better than Xbox Live in that regard. But it was, yeah, honestly, it was just a matter of time before they decided to introduce something like that. If they would have done it after the PSN hacking, that wouldn't have been a bad choice. So I don't know, either look at my conspiracy ways, this could have been a staged event. Oh shit. And the only reason I bring it up that way is because I just think it's funny to think of other crazy random shit that might not make sense to you guys, but this is the stuff that I think about. You know, anything's a possibility. Who knows? I might just be talking bullshit. But yeah, we still gotta wait for Nintendo to come out with their press conference. They will be doing Nintendo Directs online on the Wii U, I think on the 3DS as well, and you can catch them on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. They will be present at E3 in California. They will be there, but they won't be having a massive showing like Microsoft and Sony. So there's still a lot of good upcoming games from Nintendo that are going to be coming out. And here's another important catch: the Wii U is still the cheapest console to buy. So you're still going to have your hardcore crowd, and you're going to still have the casual, and you're going to have obviously kids, teenagers. You know, more likely the kids, the parents that don't know too much, they're going to buy the console that's the cheapest. So I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to call it now, that Nintendo will more than likely reduce the price of the Wii U Deluxe version. There was rumors and speculation that they're removing the standard bundle, the white Nintendo Wii U, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. They might just sell the deluxe, which is a better deal, $50 more compared to 300 to 350. The better deal, but more memory, 32 gigs if you consider that more compared to 8, and free Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land's fun as hell. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. So yeah, that's that. Those are my thoughts. It's been a while since I've talked about gaming. I don't know what gameplay I'm uploading behind this shit, and I really don't care. But I just thought I had to share some of that with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of E3. I'll try my best to upload some more videos of my thoughts on everything. But so far, Sony right now has got my money. I am gonna buy 2 PS4s. I'm gonna get my own PlayStation, and my girlfriend's gonna get her own PlayStation, and just make that shit happen. Cause Killzone Shadowfall is coming out as a launch title, so that would be definitely the game that I buy. And PlayStation Plus users get a bunch of free shit at launch for PlayStation 4 with all the features there at launch. That's a winning console. That's a selling console. I'm buying that. Game over, Microsoft. R.I.P. It was fun while it lasted. You lasted 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. A little over 10 years. I think it's time for you guys to go away and your negative influence on the gaming industry. Rest in peace, fuckers. I'm out.